Yo, we live. We good? Can y'all see me? If y'all can't see me, can y'all hear me? If so, we live. And we good, we in the game. Alright, peace to the people. Welcome to the Collective Un-Conscious podcast. I am your host, Jimmy Pay, Jimmy the God, Jimmy with the smoke. Address me as such. And today, Today I want to talk about a touchy subject, which is black police officers, right? So one day, while on the short drive back to Columbus from Toledo, picking my son up from my mom, my wife, my son, and I were listening to a random playlist on Tidal. Shouts to Jay-Z. And on this playlist, it happened to be playing songs from Joey Badass's album, All American Badass. Okay? There was a portion of a song, the last song on the album, titled American Idol, where he was talking about how the government treats our people and how we should go about it, I guess, for short. And as we were listening to this, my wife brought up the topic of black police officers and how do we as a community solve the issue of, I guess, police brutality or policing our own communities. There were some things we agreed on and some not so much. What we did agree on is that we definitely need to be policing our own communities, and we need more people that look like us as officers. And we need to support these individuals, okay? Now here's the thing, these people need to step up and support us as well when they see injustice happening. If we are being wrongfully treated by a white cop, while a black cop is present, he or she should have the balls or the vagina to say that, hey, that's not cool, and prevent a bad situation to go worse. The thing is, and what I was trying to explain to my wife, is that they are a part of a system that is not our own. The police force is built on the system of white supremacy and pretty much slave catchers. And everybody should know that. Everyone who knows that is, if you don't know that, then I don't know what's going on. You're not doing your research, or you just don't give a fuck. And during this conversation, I kept saying the words let and allow, as in they wouldn't let, especially if there's a white police chief or if anything higher than that controls that system, they wouldn't let a large amount of black officers on the police force. And as in, why would they allow us to be able to pretty much infiltrate and take back our own communities and police them, right? Now, I'm not familiar with other cities and states, but where I have lived, which is Toledo and Columbus, Ohio, I have never seen that many black officers on a police force, like ever. Maybe like 1 or 2 here and there, maybe like 3 and 4 there and there, but there's never been like a full-blown black police force in our own community. So basically, she was saying that we need to try more to be involved as far as going to the police academy and becoming officers, and stop just saying fuck the police. Like, how can we fix something that we don't even want to be a part of? Which I agree with, So how do we change? The thing is, how do we change something that was designed to oppress us in the first place? Only thing I can think of is like building a community outside of anything, almost like some sovereign type shit, and coming up with our own task force, police force, and then starting it that way. But that's a whole nother subject on its own. Behind closed doors, the ordinary person doesn't even know what's going on. And another thing is, what if pretty much how the police treat us is a scare tactic? You feel me? Like, they treat us this way, as far as police brutality, killing us, doing all this shit, just so we can say fuck them, and then don't want to be a part of or even deal with them. Like, we don't even call the police half the time when we got like a tough situation going on. And that makes like total sense to me. I don't know about y'all, but that makes a whole lot of sense to me. At one point, and we still do in certain areas, small portions, we haven't had the Black Panther Party. But What happened with that? They infiltrated and killed us. Even our own people stabbed us in the back, set us up, got us killed, and white people did what they do. Which is pretty much what they do with anything we try to build for ourselves. For example, Black Wall Street, Central Park in New York. A lot of people don't even know that situation. And the move bombing in 1985. A lot of people don't even know that. Etc., so on and so forth. So I guess what we want to do is pretty much start a new movement, start a new conversation as far as more black officers, or rebuild and or restructure the Black Panther Party. And at this point, they know what it is, so no need to worry. Or I guess we should, because we start talking about this shit, then that's when they want to start watching us and see what the fuck we talking about and what's going on. But it's so many people on social media these days talking that shit. It's gonna be a lot of work they're gonna have to do to really do what they do. But let's just stop saying fuck the police or fuck 12 if we ain't really trying to do nothing to fix the situation. Fuck marching. We've been marching since forever, and what has that solved at all? Nothing. Period. Let's stop this cycle. Let's encourage more of our young black men to become officers, and let's actually start somewhere. So, if you on my Instagram, if you on Facebook, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. What can we do to actually fix this situation? It's a lot of quote unquote conscious individuals, or woke, whatever you want to call it, on social media these days. And it ain't even gotta be that. Like Christians, Muslims, whatever your religion is, whatever your background is, whether you believe in God or not, whatever God you believe in, we as black people need to band together regardless, just because it's never us against us, religion against religion. It's us against whoever is the fuck oppressing us. So let's start something. Let's encourage people to actually do the right thing and actually want to be a part of the community, because as far as everything that's going on, we got to do something, or we just gonna continue this cycle and the matrix continues. Jimmy Pay, peace to the people. One time for the queens, two time for the kings. Peace.